Okay, guys, here's the thing. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year, happy 2018. I hope you guys having a great year of great anime shows coming in through the long runs of 2018. Now, 2017, I can't lie, it was great. 2017 had some interesting animes from the highs into the lows, but mostly the highs. From the impact action, no, from the comedy that is How to Train Your Dragon, which is Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid, to the funniness, to the comedy of the dumb girl eating bananas of Ahu Girl. Returning shows from last year, like My Hero Academia Season 2, Attack on Titan Season 2, Food War Season 3. From the happiness of Love Live Sunshine. Yes, Love Live Sunshine Season 2, which ended, but sad we're gonna miss that. And debuting shows like Black Clover, for example, which has to screaming out of proportion, like, ah! So much screaming from him. And he will still go on. And let's not forget, 2017 had an awesome sports anime with long necks. And I gotta say, it was one of the greatest, if not to me, it's like my top 5 greatest sports animes of all time. And that's Welcome to the Ballroom. And that was, for a sports anime that good, it was really good. Now, here's the thing. Now, 2018, we got a slow start. We're getting some new shows. Some are good, some are not. I mean, so far, recently, 2018, we had some good shows. Recently, which kind of a slow start, but it's building up. Proportion is building up. So, for example, from an anime show about girls eating ramen. From a girls who wants to go to Antarctica to find her mother. And girls with samurais. Kind of like samurai girls. That's the thing. It's the same thing. To me, not really. But still. Now, we have come a long way. I forgot to mention the comedy skit, a comedy of Maid Cafes and Blend S. I forgot Blend S. I almost forgot that. But it's comedy. It was great. So now, again, 2018. So now we got a horror show. How do we start 2018 off with a horror show? Oh, and by the way, there's one more thing I gotta say. I have a bucket list of shows that I have not watched yet, and it's on my list. One of them is Toradora, which I have not seen yet, and people are telling me to watch it, and I have not seen it yet. Like, I got a book right now I have a book right here. I'm writing down a list of shows that I haven't watched that people tell me to watch, like Toradora, Freezing. The list goes on. But anyway, sorry about that. Now, 2018, we got a horror show. Now, unlike last year, that dumb show, flashback, rape, murder, lot of blood, flashbacks, everything, and Ultima Game, which is King's Game, which you guys already see my reviews of King's Game right now, because episode 12, I went blast on that. So if you guys want to see episode 12 for Ultima Game, you can. But Ultima Game, for a horror show, Ultima Game wasn't that bright. I mean, it did live out some plot armor, some big plot development that people survive in games, and it was stupid. But it was fun to watch because people prefer to read the manga over that. So in 2018, the horror show, I thought this was gonna be dumb, but it was funny to watch at the same time. And it got me to say, and I expect we're gonna have some jump scares in this. I feel like I'm gonna break my laptop if I see any jump scares in this. But let me kick things off with the winter anime of 2018. That is Ito Junji Collection. Forgive me if I'm saying the name right, but let me get down to business with this show. Ito Junji is a horror, drama, psychological anime that is so fucking stupid, that was so great in this. In this review of episode 1, my first reaction to this is going to be like, this is going to be great for a horror show. I feel like it's going to be better than Ultima Game. And it is. So, how do we start things off with this? Well, it started with a boy. A psychotic boy who got a doll and just literally hammering the doll. It's kind of like a voodoo thing. He's just hammering the nail and the person's reacting, hurts in the stomach, And he's a creepy kid. He looks so creepy. I feel like he hadn't had sex in months. No, years. I take it he hasn't even got no friends whatsoever. I try to make friends. That's why he's all shady looking, black hair, laughing like all creepy ass. I laugh every time he does some shit, especially his accent. Like, he's the creepy motherfucker. Now the opening is so great. Like, it's a good opening. I'm not saying it's great. It was a good opening to start off. I mean, Ito Junji collection. It just collections of every horror story. You know, it's like reading a book and you read every scary story that you can find that's really interesting. In this case, it is. So it's about this boy, again, a psychotic boy who wants to curse people just for fun. He doesn't care if you're nice. He doesn't care if you're mean to him. He just want to curse people off, and that's what he's doing in this show. He literally just like, I'm just going to curse this guy out because I feel like I'm going to do it. I want to be Avenger. I want to help out people, and he did. His house, okay, let me tell you this. This boy is so stupid that, I don't know how to say this. Like, he lives with his brother, his sister, his grandparents, his mom and dad, but he just bullies them, and not in a fucked up way. He just bullies them to a point where I'm like, what the fuck am I, like, why are you doing this? Why are you torturing them, showing creepy things like, I got a dead toad, I got a spider, touch it, I dare you, it's so cute. This guy must be lonely. I have nobody, he's just a lonely boy. So he goes to school on a regular basis every day, planting dolls, like he don't give a fuck. He just planting dolls and just like nailing them, just hurting people's feelings. And it is scary. It was scary at point in time, like the spider thing, cause he got a voodoo doll of a boy, and the boy went to the bathroom, and then when he grabbed the spider and planted on that voodoo doll, that spider came out of nowhere. That giant ass spiders that you see in Resident Evil games, that giant ass spider came out and literally splashed him in webs. But the symbolism of it is that the boy was petrified and he was covered in toilet paper, fainted and covered in toilet paper, because it's kind of a symbolism with the webs. And another thing that he did was he cursed the boy so much that you can see his head buried on top. Like, he's not dead, it's just that his whole body is covered in dirt and the head is up here like he was dead, but he was there the entire time. And some guy found a doll that was related to him and he survived that. So, okay, that's funny. Well, not funny, more like some stupidity. So he tried to make friends with this guy with glasses. I don't even care about this character's name. Forgive me. He tried to make friends with this character, trying to say, I got your revenge, and I got your back. See, we're friends. He's like, I'm not paying you anything. And he don't know what he's talking about. So he's like, okay, I'm going to get revenge on this character. So I'm going to pretend to do a contest, say, you won this money. Come to the school meeting. I'm like, is the other guy on the phone stupid? Like, do you honestly believe to go out at night and win this cash prize? Like, come on, it's so stupid. I feel like they're doing stupid things like an Awesome game with the horror. I feel like they're doing some stupid things. So he tried to scare the boy up with these Slender Man arms, leg, puppets, tree things. And he got stuck in a tree, and he ain't helping him. And the man with his axe, I thought he was really gonna chop his head off, but he missed. And his big brother came in and saved him. Still, he's then taking no credit. I mean, still, he don't want to thank his brother for it. He doesn't want to. But the way how he was saved, he was trying to like, meow, 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 like, bullshit. That ain't gonna work. You got caught red-handed. And the last thing you're gonna say is, meow, meow, meow. That's not how it works. And so he got this old toad thing, and he got all dead and stinky and everything. That was funny. I feel like this show wasn't horror. I feel like this show was horror, but more funny at the same time. The way he tried to persuade things, creepy as he is, psychotic boy, he was so funny. Now, all that, we get to this skit where I almost got scared. Like, you don't understand. I got jump scared. I don't do jump scares. That's why I don't play Five Nights at Freddy's. But the way he really portrayed, the way how the ending came with the doll, like, the girl was turned into a doll, literally turned into a doll, And I was scared because I thought it wasn't going to move. But then all of a sudden, when months and months came by, it got so rotten to the core that not only this girl, the daughter, was turning to a doll, but the eyes was moving slowly as possessed doll, just like Chucky type thing. But it was so scary to watch. Like, put it full screen, watch it on your TV, and tell me you ain't terrified of that. It was terrifying to see that. I don't know. It was really scary. The way how the doll was scaled, like centipede type, and it got the little thing, it was so creepy. And the ending, oh my fucking god, dude, the ending, I couldn't even picture it. I'm like, don't let it be a jump scare, don't let it be a jump scare, don't let it be a jump scare. The jump scare just popped up out of nowhere, and it got the creepy little thing, just the creepy little doll just like standing on the side like this. And I don't know if that's really, I'm like, yeah, they're gonna do a Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, I can imagine the end of the scene where something just pop out of your screen like, ah, that kind of thing. I'm scared to see how that works. But other than that, this was one of those times where it's like, okay, we need to bounce. The way I see how this new horror anime show starts, it's saying like, okay, Ultimate Game wasn't scary, it wasn't that scary, but let's bring the scariness back with Ito Junji Collection. So if you guys want to see a good, decent horror anime, watch this. So that's how I read it. That's my first impression and review of this horror show. Oh, and one more thing. As we all know, 2018, we're getting some good shows. But there's one show I'm going to do a review on. Most importantly, and it's not just this one, because I'm going to do this review when it comes up. But there's one important show that I'm really going to do a review on. And it's not the 7 Deadly Sins. It's Citrus. So, because I love Citrus. It's a Yuri anime. We haven't got a Yuri anime in a long time. So here's what I'm going to do. When Citrus comes out, make no mistake about it, guys. I'm going to do a review on this. And if you guys have any shows that's kind of like on a bucket list type shows I need to watch, let me know and I'll review it. If I have time, I'll do it. To give you all a rundown of how I felt about the show, like Toradora or whatnot. I'm starting 2018 kind of fair, kind of refresh after last year. Last year I did some good shows. This year I'm focusing on shows that are really important and some shows that are not, and some shows that are not talked about in most anime reviews. But this right here, I'm going to talk about because it's a horror show and I love horror animes. Citrus, I'm going to do that as well because we haven't got a good Yuri since NTR Trap. So, that's it. So, tune in next week for episode 2 of Ito Junji Collection.